Hello everyone, welcome to the 6th week of the ABR Course Season 3. ABR, the Auto Consumer Class, Business Consumer Class, and Rich Consumer Class. I hope everyone enjoys the content brought to you every week by our Atomy members. Today, we have another great lineup of presentations for you. So, let's take a look together at the program of the day. The wide variety of information present in each episode has been carefully selected. So, please pay close attention and do not forget to complete your weekly missions. And remember, a certificate and a prize will be given to those who attend all the meetings and who complete all the missions presented to you. Now, let's get right into today's episode, everyone. I wish you all another amazing episode of the ABR course.
The second line of the company motto is, create the vision. You need to create the vision of how you'll live in the future and design your life's blueprint with it. You are creating a movie out of it. It's all about how you will follow what you have envisioned. You must be able to think in a complex way. We have been given this incredible ability of being able to think for ourselves. You can be successful with the power of your mind. This company called Atomy came out of my mind. To think is to have that power. You live by the power of your thoughts. The first step to success is to change your mentality. If you change your mentality, your body will change too. Your expression will change. Your gaze will change. Everything will change. Your own mentality is what determines whether your life becomes a superb life or a low one. How you think can make a huge difference. If you have bad thoughts, you will become a bad person. But if you have good thoughts, you'll become a good person. A person who thinks that this is just impossible nonsense versus a person living in Cambodia who states that he will earn $50,000 a month and promises to live helping others. They'll be vastly different in 3 to 5 years. You must dream of what kind of life you will live in the future and live that dream, bringing it to the present. Successful people don't live just following reality. They predict how the world will change in the future. They predict that future by applying the concept of time in their present space. The most precise and absolute method to do so is to go to that future ourselves. You must convince yourselves that you are someone who earns $50,000 a month, that you are a crown or imperial master who earns $100,000 a month. You must live the present as if you are already an imperial master. That is living your future.
Hello, I'm Byung-Min An, your innovation guide. Changes centered around digital technology are taking place in the world at a tremendous pace. Today, let's take a look at what changes are taking place in our business environment. Focusing on the keywords time poor and time tech. Are you ready? Let's take a look together. Recently, fewer and fewer people are watching TV. Instead, they watch a lot of YouTube and Netflix, and YouTube Premium subscribers keep increasing. What are the key features of YouTube Premium service? There are no advertisements. You get annoyed when an ad appears while watching a video, right? The reason is because those ads are invading your time without your permission. That's why more and more people are willing to pay 9,500 Korean won per month in exchange for removing these ads. In the end, I think that people in general feel that they lack time. To achieve maximum results with minimum time spent, there are a variety of measures for efficiency in a rational value system. That's how the new term time poor was created. Now, people are not only lacking money-wise, but in time too. More and more people are thinking nowadays that time is money. That's why the concept of time tech is surging, just like the term financial tech. But what is time tech? How can I make the best use of my time? Interest in such know-how and methods is growing these days. Now, even from the standpoint of marketing, sales, and business, people are trying to save their customers time. Now you must worry about this too. Robot vacuum cleaners, dishwashers, clothes dryers. These days, they are being called the three gods of household appliances. Have you heard this term before? It means that these three household appliances have risen to the ranks of gods. It's almost impossible to live a normal life without these products. Why? Because we are living in a convenium era now. Convenium combines the words convenience plus premium. It's a new term that shows us that convenience is the new value these days. If they use these appliances well, customers don't have to worry about those trivial tasks anymore. It means that you don't have to waste your important and precious time doing housework. Statistics show that the amount of time spent doing laundry in our lifetimes is over 11,000 hours. There is a company called Get Wash Swat that collects the customer's laundry, washes it, and dries it well, and then delivers it back to the customer's house. It's very convenient for customers, right? It's saving your time, isn't it? Now you can use that time you spent on laundry to do what you really want to do, what you enjoy doing, and what you think is worth doing. Recently, due to COVID-19, time spent at home is increasing. In addition to working from home, students now attend classes from home too. As a result, housewives' concerns are increasing more and more. They have to prepare 3 meals a day for their families, right? Since they can't prepare all of it by themselves, the sales of simple, home-cooked meals called meal kits are increasing these days. For example, at Atomy, we have a product called Chakan rib soup. The times are changing to a situation where a lot of customers have no choice but to look for these products. It's a similar situation regarding the growth of online shopping sales. To do offline shopping, we drive and get stuck in traffic, right? You invest a lot of your time to do so, but with online shopping, with just a few touches or clicks, you can buy whatever you want from the comfort of your home. We can even do smart orders. What is a smart order? It will be easier to explain by thinking about Starbucks' siren order. There's no need to go to a Starbucks store and order after waiting in line, and wait for your coffee to be made. With just a few touches, you can order directly on the Starbucks app. And when your coffee is ready, a signal will be sent to you. You can go and pick up your coffee right away. This is a smart order. It's very convenient. There's no need to wait. These digital-based services that save customers' time are on the rise right now. There's a very important concept that I would like to introduce to you. That concept is curation. What is curation? Let me show you a picture of a colander. What does a colander do? It's for straining. It strains things so that only what you want is left. Why is curation important? In the past, the core appeal point in marketing, business, and sales on site was the variety of products and the perception of freedom of choice. A classic example is a department store. What is a department store? A place where, if there are 100 products, there are that many brands to choose from. However, that concept doesn't work anymore. Why? Because there are too many options. So, what should the customer choose? The choice itself has become another problem for the customer. Then we need recommendations from experts. Curation happens when experts recommend a product tailored for the customers through careful selection. Let me give you an example. When you buy a car, there are a lot of factors to consider, right? But if you consult an expert in the car industry, he will take into account your budget and usage and tell you, if you choose one of these 3 cars, you will never regret it. How simple is this? This saves the customer's time. Then, if these curated and customized offers fit the customer's preferences, it will lead to them subscribing long-term into your system. Your sales will regularly generate income, just as we used to subscribe to newspapers and magazines in the past. The point is that it's not good to provide a variety of options for products the customer wants. then what should you do? You need to support customers so that they can make a better decision and provide them help if needed. Then your actions will lead to more subscriptions. In summary, in today's rapidly changing world, products and services that save customers time are on the rise. In addition, if we add the concept of curation onto these services, we can dramatically save time and effort for the customers, leading to more long-term subscriptions and generating personalized sales on an ongoing basis. In short, now curation is being offered digitally too. It's no longer done with experts' recommendations, but through customized proposals generated by big data analysis. That's why, if they are not digital, it will be harder and harder to do regular marketing, business, and sales. You need to study digital technology. And what else do you need? You need sincerity. How can we make our customers happier with our products and services? How can we add more value to our customers' lives? You must reflect on these things too. If you do so, you will be able to create a happier growth for your Atomy family and your customers. Today, we talked about the trends in the business scene and focused on the terms time poor and time tech. As for me, I will keep on supporting Atomy's happy growth and innovation. Thank you.
Atomy is a company that you can trust and purchase from. I have told this story before. I started a platform business in 1999, and I launched it in 2000. I started IamKorea.com, which stands for Internet Mart Korea. IM stands for, Internet Mart Korea. I started the platform business with Internet Mart Korea. To be honest, I was lacking something at the time. I couldn't find an investor that would invest in my business. If I'd met a big investor, I could have become the Alibaba of Korea. Then Atomy would never have existed, and we wouldn't have been able to meet. In hindsight, I'm glad that my first business didn't go so well. Yeah. You guys are clapping, not even thinking of my suffering. One must start a business model that is faster than the trend, because trends change. One must be a step ahead of the world's progress. Then the next trend will follow you. It's actually very easy to be successful. Truth be told, there are not many successful people, but if you know the laws of success, it is actually very easy. Those who make money make a lot of money. And those who can't make money just suffer all their lives. There are people who experience failure for their entire lives. That is because they are not leading the trend. In order to lead the trend, you must be a step ahead of the trend. In order to do that, you must know how the world will change. Scholars have said that the first industrial revolution led to the second one, and the second revolution to the third, and ultimately to the fourth industrial revolution. What then must you do to have a competitive edge? What must you do to have a competitive edge in the fourth industrial revolution? The fourth industrial revolution is also known as a hyper-connected society. You must be connected to other people. These days, everyone is making money by being connected. This smartphone that you have, people are making money with this phone, right? That is because this smartphone is connecting people and businesses. In our age, connectivity will make you money. That is why experts are saying that the society we live in is a hyper-connected society. So where are you all connected to? To your alumni club? Yeah? With a few of your friends? You need to first see if that group is going to make you any money. Will your connection to that group bring you money? Think about it. Whether the group that you are connected to makes you more money or if they make you spend more money. Yeah. Since all your connections lead to expenses, you don't really like those connections. When it's springtime, you get phone calls, right? Just a lot of people are trying to call you. They want to invite you places. Your friends are calling you to come to their children's wedding. These kinds of phone calls don't make you any money. They actually make you spend money. You cannot be connected to only these kinds of groups. You must decide whether your connections are going to bring you money. Yes, everyone is in fact connected to the world. If you have a smartphone, you are essentially connected to the world. The problem is that you are at the end of the connection. That is why your smartphone is called a terminal. The smartphone you have in your hand is a terminal. Terminal means the end. It's not in the middle. If you want to make money, you cannot be at the end. If you are at the end, you can only spend money. You must be in the middle. So let me give you an example. How are your terminals all connected? This is a hub. Telecommunication companies like KT and SKT are hubs. And the hubs connect all the different terminals together. The busier the terminals become, the more money hubs are able to make. Am I right? We're approaching a world where money will be made only through these hubs. If you remain as a terminal, then you will be nothing. Many people say they're living in an information age. But if you remain as a terminal, the more you consume information, the more money you'll wind up spending. No matter how hard you work as a terminal, it's not going to profit you very much. That is why you must become a hub. Listen carefully. In the past, if you went out to the marketplace, there was a store that maybe sold rice, right? And then there was a store that sold clothes and another that sold shoes, another that sold supplies. And there were many stores like this, all gathered together. In the past, this is what the model looked like. The hub for rice was this one store. This one store used to distribute to all the other stores. All these other stores are terminals for the supply of rice, correct? This is what it looked like. But for shoes, the shoe store was the hub for that product. So this store would sell shoes to all the other people. Am I right? So this rice store would act as a hub for rice. But for shoes, it would then act as a terminal. Yeah. In the past, the role of a hub and the terminal was all mixed together. And that's why the marketplace did not die for thousands of years. But in these modern times, a big hub came right in the middle of all this. And what is this? These are discount marts. What then happens to the rice store? It will go bankrupt. What about the clothes store? It also dies. The same for the shoe store and the food store. The supply store shares the same fate as well. The model changed so that only this big mart becomes a hub. This is a problem. Ultimately, this big hub will do pretty well, but there are two main problems. Two problems. The first problem is that money that is sucked in here doesn't ever cycle out. The people in this hub are already consuming enough. They don't consume more products because they have more money. They might have 5 cars just sitting at home. Do you think they're going to spend more just because they have more money? No, not at all. That is why the money that is concentrated here does not get spent. This is very bad for the overall economy. All the consumers' money gets sucked into this hub, but the rich people in the hub don't spend the money. Then the consumers at the terminals will not have an opportunity to make money. The second problem is that these people here will become poor. Later, when these people become poor, are they going to buy products from this hub here? No, they won't have enough money. Then this hub is going to die out as well. That is why the hub reaches the ceiling. Then its revenue will continue to go down, and that is why it's necessary to restore the old social order. It's not just discount stores where we see this, but the same is for portal sites. A huge platform business has showed up. Everything will be sucked into this hub right here, right? Only this hub is going to make money, and the rest will die out. There is another problem within this platform business. What is that problem? It's very difficult for consumers to select the products that they need. Why? When a consumer searches online, there are hundreds of products. Is price the only thing you need to consider? You know that the cheapest is not always the best, right? You're not sure if you should pick the cheapest or the middle option. Some think, I'm just going to pick the most expensive one. If it's expensive, it must be good. Is this how you should purchase products? The biggest concern of people using such portals is the confusion. They get confused. There's too much choice. After you've made the purchase, what happens? Are you always satisfied with your decision? Are you 100% happy with the clothes that you buy? You don't even wear half of the clothes that you bought in stores. Am I right? What happens if you buy products from online? You don't use a lot of them. The same goes for household products. Many of the products you buy just go straight into the trash. Let's say you have a 50% success rate. That seems fair. You bought what you liked. In this case, if the failure rate is 50%, then the price of that product is actually double the price. That's the truth in reality, correct? This is a big problem within online businesses. Also, it can add a lot of stress. You have to think about what to buy all the time. These problems have to be solved next. Also, in the position of the supplier, though they say they directly meet the consumers, there's really not much profit made because there are so many other suppliers. But there is no option because there are no other sales channels. All the suppliers stand in line to go into this hub, but the actual profit is really not high at all. So this leads to low volume of production, and that causes a rise in price. The price goes up. This causes fierce competition amongst the suppliers, and it causes a lot of stress for the consumers as well. This is the problem of platform businesses. What happens if someone solves this problem? That will be the post-platform business model. The next business model that comes after platform businesses will be possible. That is why I founded Atomy. The recently launched Mall also started with 5,000 products. There are over 10,000 products that are waiting to go up on the site. All the products that these traditional marts all used to carry will be up on Atomy's Mall. All 100% of them. However, in this mall, the consumer doesn't have to stress out. The quality of the products is good, and the price is affordable. But the most important thing is the return of PVs. You can do business with this. In Atomy, not only will these people here become rich, but their PVs, the company will pay back 35% of the sales. Then the normal person can become rich. Then the consumer can purchase Atomy's products again, which causes a healthy cycle. In this platform business model, all the money gets sucked in, which makes the consumers ultimately poor. And when the consumers have no more money, the business also collapses. And when this business fails, then consumers will have to move to this next model. Then, logically, that means that all of you must become hubs, correct? The Atomy company itself is a hub. And all of you have come here as terminals. You consume products, so that makes you a terminal. But it doesn't end there. You can create terminals under you, correct? Yeah, of course you can. You can create terminals under you. From the company's perspective, the company is the hub and you are a terminal. But from the position of other terminals, you are a hub. And these people here can create other terminals under them. And if these people under you also create terminals under them, then that makes you a hub that exists between Atomy as a supplier and a large pool of consumers. In addition, all these people here are loosely connected. So are they loyal or not? Will they go somewhere else if they can find other products that are cheaper and better? Yeah, they will, because they're not loyal. But what about in this model? If they come here, they can do this as a business. The consumers here, in fact, become a prosumer, someone who acts as a producer while being a consumer at the same time. Because they can start making money when they come here, they will not move back to the other platform. No. That is why this is called a magnetic board system. Magnetic board system. Once they come to our platform, they will become stuck. And when they come because the products are good and affordable. They even receive commission if they introduce it to others. And that will make them stick to the platform. Then there will be no reason to go back. But more and more consumers will come to our platform. So we have to prepare in advance. The people who are busy working to make money here will come to our platform. It's inevitable. If you can be grounded before that happens, you will be successful. We currently live in a hyper-connected society. The new age where everyone is connected is approaching us. And all of you have come here today to join us in this business.
All right. My name is Aman Xavier Sharon Master. I am a dentist. I was always looking for a better way to help my parents. While searching for an opportunity, on the 3rd of February 2016, big fortune has came my way. I found the company of my dream. Yes, I do have a lot of dreams. When I called the company, they told me everything is free to join. And I said, let me sign up. And I visited the center, purchased the products, and I started using them. I fell in love. I fell in love with the products. And I was able to experience what absolute quality and absolute price meant. I started introducing the products to my church community, my friends, and yes, they loved the products. I went back and I took a look at the compensation plan that says you can transfer your income to your next 3 generations. And I asked myself, can I transfer my dental license to my children? Of course, I certainly found the answer is no, I can't. But with Atomy, I can build a true residual income that is transferable to my children. I went back to the center to learn more and listen to our chairman. I have learned a lot from him and gained confidence that Atomy could be my business. and Atomy today is my business. I have listened to our chairman, Mr. Hungelpark, over and over, especially the 8 steps to success. And my biggest advice to you all today, if you want to build a very big and strong business with Atomy, you need to follow the 8 steps to success. Today, I will share with you all the first 4 steps that our chairman has explained very well. The first one is goal setting. Yes, there is power on writing and rewriting, reading your goals every single day. There is power in that. Now, what kind of life do you want to live? What kind of house do you want? What is your dream car? These are the things that can keep you motivated. This is where the life scenario comes in. Picture your future in your present. Be very precise and clear on writing your goal, because the clearer your goals are in front of you, the easier it is to achieve them. Now, on goal setting, there is a 3 P's rule I want to share with you: present, positive, and personal. Present simply means your subconscious mind is activated by affirming statements phrased in the present tense. Therefore, you need to write down your goals as if you've already achieved them. Instead of saying, I will earn $50,000 a month, you would say, I earn $50,000 a month. You need to claim what you want, not what you don't want. That's the reason why most of the time when we are taking pictures in Atomy, we are showing our 5 fingers, $50,000 a month. Your goal also need to be positive. Instead of saying, I will lose 50 pounds, you would say, I weigh 140 pounds. Your comment must be positive so that your subconscious mind will focus on that positive direction. Personal. You need to believe that you are the main character of your movie. Nobody else will make it happen but you. When your subconscious mind receives your comment in the form of an I statement, it brings that goal to fusion. So always start your goals with an I statement, such as, I own, I earn, I drive, my business, my company. That gives you an independent mindset. Goal setting, for me, is very important. Commitment. One of the most powerful things that you need on your way to success is commitment. Even the Bible says you must have commitment. Proverbs 16, verse 3. To commit means to make it happen no matter what. No matter what. If you are not committed, you're not going to make it. Commitment is to do the best you can and do all you can. And I know for sure that you can do so much. You will never be able to do all you can. Yes, I know difficulties will come your way. That's part of life. They come and they pass. Just keep your commitment to your commitment. For the changes that will bring into your life, a life of contribution, a financial freedom that is transferable to 3 generations, it's worth it for us to keep our commitment. Our commitment. And now, listen. Many of you always says that I don't know anybody. I don't have anybody. Now, I called it an active candidate list as well. Make a list of every single person that you know, everybody, and start expanding your list with your friends without thinking about if they want to do the business or not. Just list them all up. Just tell them about the quality of your products. They can only make the decision to use the products only if you tell them about it. People from your hometown, people from your primary school, people from your high school, people from your university, your former employer, your church community. Just keep telling them, keep list them up. List them all up. Because they are the one that can create the changes into your business. You have to actively keep listing up every single day and renew your list every day. Actually, the power behind your active candidate list is that you don't know who can take the business to the next level. For that reason, keep listing up every single one of them. And I know for sure that you have the potential to do it. Invitation. Invite them. Start inviting every single one of them to the meeting, everyone. Because when you first started the business, you might not be able to explain about the company, the products, or the business. So for that reason, just plug them to the Atomy system. Let the company help you. It's true, they are not always going to connect the exact time that you invited them, but continue inviting them until that they connect to the Atomy hosted online event or the center meeting. And remember, you will never change your life until you change something that you do daily. The secret of becoming successful is found on your daily routine. Let's all use this incredible system that is gifted to all of us. Follow the 8 steps to success and become successful together with this incredible company. Once again, this was a man serious. Sharon was master in this company, Atomy. And thank you for watching this presentation today.
I hope this episode of ABR has given you the knowledge and the confidence to pursue all your dreams with Atomy. Thank you, members, for sharing such wonderful and informative presentations. During your team meetings, you will be sharing with your teammates about the mission given to you in the last episode of ABR. We hope you learn a lot by interacting with the members of your team and at your education center. So please, be supportive and encourage one another. Before we end this episode, here is today's ABR mission. All right. Thank you everyone for participating, and we will see you on the next episode of ABR. Bye now.